Welcome back to the Meta Slayer show, where we slice and dice the hottest topics across the worlds of Warhammer and beyond. Today is no different as we get into the all-new MFM and the associated faction packs. I'm Lawrence Baker, and today I'm joined by Mr. Meta Mike himself.
Hello.
Hello. Right. Well, we've got another humdinger here. There's a lot of data sheets with this one, and of course, obligatory detachments, 6 of them, of course, of which Space Marines get 2 more. So we're going to break them all down to you, talk the stratagems, talk the points, and of course, talk the data sheets. First of which, we're going to go over the Astra Militarum. He's back.
The return of Yarrick.
Yep, the return of Yarrick. The return of the Mac. Here he is, Commissar Yarrick. Okay, so let's go over the profile. So you would have seen that the data sheets have been dropping over on WarCon this week. We now do have the points. He's not the cheapest. He's 150 points. Let's just get that out of the gate right now.
Yeah.
But you know, he's a bit of a bad boy. You got a 6-inch move, T4, 4-up save, and of course the obligatory 4-up invulnerable save. You see, every character seems to have these days. 5 wounds, leadership 6, OC 1. All right, the Bale Eye is back. It's precision, so you can target some characters. It's 2 attacks at a 12-inch range, strength 6, -2, damage D3, +1.
That's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
That's
so
not nothing.
You will kill a Marine,
Yeah.
if you know, or a Chaos Marine, hopefully, if you roll the minimum damage. But that's quite cool. Okay, Las Pistol, don't know why. Got one.
It's on the model, I guess.
Yeah. Storm Bolter, rapid fire 2, as you would expect. It's not mastercrafted or anything. It's just damage 1.
Lame.
Power Claw, 4 attacks. These do slap at 2. Weapon skill 2.
Surprising.
Yeah. Strength 8, -2, damage 2.
Okay. All right.
So despite the heft of that, he still hits you really accurately. He also does have a power sword. Now, these aren't extra attacks. So they are 6 attacks. He also hits you on 2s with that.
Sure.
But it's only strength 4. It's only -2. And mate, it's not even damage 2.
You'd never use it. You'd never use it.
So I'm left going, well, it's nice you've got a sword,
Yes.
but I'm probably not drawing it.
No.
We're now going to move on to his actual rules. This is where he gets interesting. So basically, he can choose from one of 3 abilities in the command phase. It's called the Hero of Hades Hive abilities. The first of which is Counter Strategist. At the end of your opponent's movement phase, you can select one enemy unit that was set up or ended a move within 12 inches of this model's unit.
Okay.
And one friendly regiment unit within 6 inches of and visible to this model. So this could be a unit that he's leading or a unit within 6 inches of him.
Yeah.
Okay, that regiment can then either make a reactive move of up to D6 inches, shoot at that enemy unit, but only if it's an eligible target, declare a charge against that enemy unit, but only if it's within 12 inches of that regiment unit.
Okay.
Okay. Now, bear in mind, this is regiment units.
Yes.
Okay, that's the key word it's after here.
Yeah.
What classifies as that within the depths of the Astra Militarum?
Regiment is essentially everything that's not a tank and is not an abhuman.
Right. So you're not charging with Bullgrin here.
No Bullgrin, but Rough Riders.
But Rough Riders
is
fair game.
Yes, Rough Riders is fair game.
Which is quite good.
20 Guardsmen to just clog your opponent up. Also fair game.
I mean, Catachan players might find this exciting as well.
Very exciting.
Okay, very interesting. I always find a D6-inch move can be a bit of a downer. Because you might roll a 1 or 2. It might not get you where you need to, but it is a really good trick to have up your sleeve. But the good news is that's only one ability. You've got 2 others to pick. Decisive Command next. The next order issued by this model can be issued to one eligible friendly unit within 12 inches of the model. If this is the first order issued by a unit from your army this phase, that order affects not only the eligible unit, but every other eligible unit within 6 inches. So basically, it's an exploding aura.
That's nice.
I give you an order, now all your buddies within 6 inches also get that order.
But I mean, that's just a bunch of infantry, right?
Well, it doesn't actually say that. In fact, the orders that he can issue are to regiment, squadron, or Titanic units. So that includes super heavies.
That includes super heavies.
I mean...
And Rogal Daunts.
Yeah, and Rogal Daunts. So you could explode this order across, a plethora of tanks.
Interesting.
Which is quite nice.
That's...
He is 150 points price tag, so you want to have some spice to you.
Yeah.
Is this Lord Solar territory for you?
Yes, I think he is. Because he can order Titanic and the squadrons.
Yeah.
You embed him within 20 Cadians or whatever unit you want. If anybody comes close, you shoot him, whatever that unit is, with 20 Cadians. Or if there happens to be a Kassakin unit within 6 inches of your 20 Cadians strung across the board, you can then shoot as well. And you're giving out basically 6 Leman Russes are going to get +1 to hit. And the thing is, like, with the shooting back in their turn, guard orders last till your next command phase.
Yeah.
So you get the take aim order.
Right.
I think he's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Granted, he's not like the biggest powerhouse in melee and stuff, but he's got those tactics and the orders. And standing back up is no joke either.
Yeah, well, we haven't come to that yet. You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's go over the third ability. He's got Inspiring Hero, which is an aura. This one is the one that I probably would never take. I'll probably take Decisive Command every time, but basically, it's an aura of 6 inches. You can re-roll your battle shock and leadership tests.
That's nice.
All right.
Okay,
But
sure.
when you can take Decisive Command, you're probably using Decisive Command.
All the time.
Right. So, as you pointed out, he's got Will of Iron. First time he's destroyed, he can get back up on a 2-up, effectively. You put him back up as close as you can to where he died, not within engagement range, and he gets back up with 3 wounds.
Yes.
All right, that's quite nice.
Very nice.
So you're getting some extra play out of those points. 150 points. All right, he can lead pretty much all of the regiment units, including a Scions unit if you so chose. He is technically, I'd say, potentially vulnerable, but you could put him in a big blob. He doesn't have lone op or anything like that. Okay, let's talk Commissar Graves. Okay, really, really sick model. I mean, it's a Judge Dredd tank, basically.
It is a Judge Dredd tank.
Is it or not?
Yeah. I've got mixed opinions on it. Like,
Do you not like it?
I'm not a huge fan.
Do you not? Do you not like the Arbites anyway?
Yeah, right.
Look, you're obviously upset.
Look, yeah.
He's upset.
I'm upset.
Okay, let's go over the profile. 12-inch move, toughness 8, 3-up save, 4-up invod on this tank. It's got some special
Everybody's
power
got a 4-up
generator. 12 wounds, leadership 6, OC 5. That's cheeky.
Yeah, I imagine it's because there's loads of banners and things on it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Kind of like,
it looks imposing.
yes, it certainly does.
It's got the Chiron Gatling cannon, which is 24-inch range, 12 shots, at strength 5, no AP, damage 1. It is BS3.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's got the Profectus Heavy Stubber, which is rapid fire 3, strength 5, 3 shots, 36-inch range. Fine, but no AP, damage 1. Melee weapons, it's got the Armoured Hull, which is 3 strength 6 attacks, again, no AP, damage 1. The Enforcer Crew, which acts as extra attacks at a whopping 10, but they're only strength 3, and they hit on 4s. And then you've got the Power Sword and Manus Mortis of course, Graves herself, with Lance, no less. Makes sense if you're charging on a big tank. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 6, -2, damage 2, like the classic mid-profile
Yes.
of like a semi-decent melee weapon.
Okay.
Lance helps a lot.
Yes.
Lance
Yeah,
helps a lot.
It does.
But the real nice thing is the Aquiline Prow does mortal wounds on 2s when you charge. So on a 2 to 3, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. 4 to 5, it's a flat 3, which is quite nice. And on a 6, you get the D3 plus 3.
That's pretty spicy. So you could tank shock as well.
You could.
And this could really help you before you hit that combat.
Yeah.
And with Lance on the Power Fist, you could then finish off like a tank or something, potentially.
Okay. It's quite interesting.
Okay.
We failed to mention the points. She's 110.
Okay, now that seems cheap.
I believe you said off camera before that was aggressively costed.
I think that's... Look, T8, 4-up invuln, 12 wound OC5 model.
Yeah.
110 points.
Not bad, is it?
When you just look at the flat profile, I think that's quite aggressive.
It's not bad.
I'm just saying, guys.
Look, it's not bad. Now, she's got other rules as well. Mechanized Spearhead. In your movement phase, each time a friendly Astra Militarum regiment disembarks from a transport that's within 6 inches of this model,
Okay.
after that unit's been set up, this model can issue 1 order to that regiment unit.
Wow.
Regardless of how many orders this model has already issued this turn.
Okay, very cool. So if you want that Armoured Fist style play style, your transports, getting out, doing damage, she can drive around in the midst of all of that, and just every time you get out, issues an order. That sounds great.
Does sound great. So those could be on Scions, those could be on Kazakin, It could be on your regular infantry, whatever. She's also got Brutal Disciplinarian, which is basically the Commissar ability, but at a 24-inch range, which is quite interesting.
Pop that fellow.
Yes, destroy a model, and then you're no longer battle shocked.
Okay.
So I guess she gets on the old Vox. She has one of her Arbite snipers deal with them, and she says, I suggest that you stop cowering immediately.
So we're running out of ammo. Save those for our troops.
Yeah, goodness me. In terms of the orders, however, the officer can select one order to regiment or squadron units, okay, or issue one order rather. This officer can only issue, however, move,
Okay.
duty and honour, and fixed bayonets. So you're not getting the reroll ones to hit.
Okay, so we're not getting +1 ballistics.
+1 ballistic skill,
Yeah. So we're not getting +1 ballistic, but we can have +3 move.
Yeah.
We can have +1 OC and leadership.
Yeah, which is good.
So there's some interest, but it's not like a...
It's not superpower.
Yeah, it's not superpower. No. It's just more tactical stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the points are nice. She does give you an extra little combat edge.
Yes.
I do think the model looks really cool. I'm not saying I don't think she's an auto take.
No, I don't think so. I think
the mortal wounds are nice.
Yeah, there's some builds that are definitely worth it, and obviously in a guard army, a predominantly shooting army, it's really important to have something that can kill something in combat, even if it's just like 5 little guys like Gretchen tying up one of your tanks. It's so important to be able to just clear
And the fact that she's OC5 base is actually quite nice.
Yes.
Because she can often damage enough troops with that charge and so forth to actually knock people off an objective, which is quite nice. Yeah. Now, interestingly, you can also take her on foot, and the kit allows you to take her on foot too.
Interesting.
So she's separate, a separate unit, separate data sheet when you do this, and it's 65 points. Now, I sort of assumed that this might be a scenario like Canis Rex, where the tank blew up and she emerges out of it. You know. In fact, no, you just take her
separately.
She only gets a 5-up in Von when she's on foot.
Yeah, that's insulting.
Yeah, she's only got 4 wounds. She's moved 6, toughness 3, OC 1.
Okay.
She still has her power sword and Manus Mortis, but she loses lance.
Fine.
Which is a shame. She has iron discipline, which allows her to shoot and declare a charge in the turn in which it fell back.
Okay.
So that's useful for the unit she's with. She still has brutal disciplinarian within 12 inches instead of 24.
Right.
And she can be attached to the regular regiment squads you would expect.
Okay. What's her points on foot?
Points are 65.
65 on foot. To be completely frank, you never take her.
Yeah, I don't get it.
A guard commander's 55.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Sustained and fall back and shoot.
I don't get it. I love the model, even on foot.
Yeah. I'm a little bit sad about the Power Fist and the Manus Malus being 5 attacks.
Yeah.
But Yarick has a Power Claw and the Power Sword.
Yeah.
But instead of making it more attacks overall, they just gave him a separate weapon that he'll never use.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit miffed about that.
Yeah, and he's got less attacks than that.
Exactly, he's only got 4 attacks. Anyway, look.
Don't feel great,
Can't be perfect. Can't be perfect.
But he's Yarick.
He is Yarick.
All right, we're going to move on. We've got the Hippogriff AFV. So these are your new sort of lightly armoured transport and gun vehicles, which are quite cool, I think. So the Hippogriff AFV is a 12-inch move, T8, 3-up save, 7 wounds. Okay. Leadership 7, it is OC2. In terms of weaponry that it's equipped with, it's got a Vigilator cannon, which is kind of like a not great battle cannon, a heavy stubber, and 1 armoured hull for when you want to run people over.
Yes.
Right, now, I'm going to immediately go into the Vigilator cannon profile. It is 36-inch range, D6 shots, so quite swingy.
Yep.
Does have assault, though, which is cool. It does have blast.
Okay.
It's BS4, strength 8, only AP 1, which is always going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Damage 2.
Okay.
So a bit of a mixed, it's what I call a mixed signal weapon. I'm not quite sure what you want me to do with you, but there you are. I suppose it's trying to be anti-infantry.
Yeah, anti-infantry, anti-kind of space marine, I suppose, to a certain degree.
To a degree, but when you're only AP 1 and you've got D6 shots. However, you've got some other options. One of which is a heavy las cannon, 48-inch range, strength 12, -3 damage D6 +1. You've got a melter cannon, assault, melter 2. It is only an 18-inch range, but bear in mind you are a 12-inch 12-inch move, and it is an assault weapon, so you can go faster. You've got 2 shots on that, which is nice. I like having more than 1. Yeah. Strength 9, -4 damage D6.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
that's your main profiles. It also has the Chiron Gatling cannon, which is, as I've said before, 12 shots, strength 5, no AP.
Okay.
It does have a rule, convoy escort vehicle. In your shooting phase, after this unit is shot, it can make a normal move of up to D6 inches. If it does, until the end of the turn, that unit is eligible to declare a charge.
Is not eligible.
It's not eligible to declare a charge,
Cool. Okay, I don't know how that fits into the whole convoy escort vehicle thing. It sounds like it's getting out of dodge, to be honest.
Yes.
But that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Because even an inch is enough for a shoot and scoot.
Yes,
you peek
correct.
around a building, you shoot your stuff.
Yes.
And you get back in behind the building.
Yes. Now this is where it gets interesting. It's 70 points, or you can take 2 for 140 points. Now I sort of feel like this is where things get weird. It sort of sits in like the Tower Ox Prime. I'm trying to be like a gun.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like the Sentinel
mini
kind of
gun
slots.
tank territory. The melter cannon is nice, but you're only taking one of these turret weapons anyway. The rest of the weapons are kind of like, okay, whatever.
Sure.
I don't know quite what to think of it yet, but obviously when we go over to the detachments, there may be some things which, you know, increase its power.
Yeah, I think so. A common trend competitively is having these units that are just irritating stat-wise for their points.
Yeah.
A great example is Adeptus Mechanicus with their chicken walkers, the Ballistari, the Dragoons and stuff. Just like 65 points for T7, 7 wounds, an Invun, and a 3-up save. These fill in the same gap.
Yes.
So instead of your card scoring assets being really easy to kill infantry, you just throw a couple of these vehicles ahead, and your opponent has to deal with this. It's OC2, potentially 3 with an order, which is a great place to be, and actually 2 of them reaching OC6 together. Very, very interesting. Moving after you've shot is also quite nice for shooting armies. You've said in the past things like Tau, you kind of have to shoot and then move on to an objective. So that gives it, I think they've got play. And I think they'll be built basically to bolster an already hull heavy list.
Okay. See, it's quite interesting. See, here's my take on it. Like for the AdMech players out there that run the chickens, which I agree are incredible. There are a few differences. The chickens tend to have they've got a much better output of damage, both the combat variant and the shooting variant, in my opinion. This damage is not as reliable. The points are nice, but I do completely agree with you. This is what I call a bit of a stat check. But in order to do that, I probably lean heavily into it. And by that I mean I take 6 hippogriffs. And because of the points, right? And it's basically a Drakari Venom spam army, but it's not because I've got better guns. And I'm actually tougher, and I can swarm the board more, and then I complement it with what's coming up next, the Centaur RSV. Why don't you take us through the Centaur RSV?
All right, our M3 White's half track is here.
Yes.
12-inch move, toughness 7, 3-up save, 10 wounds, so it's a bit sturdier than the Hippogriff. Leadership 7 and OC2, which is nice. It's just got a heavy stubber. However, it has firing deck 12.
Okay, so it's quite interesting, isn't it?
That's very interesting. As a guard player. The transport capacity is 12, of course. Obviously, Ogryns take up 3, and heavy weapons in their own data sheets say they take up 2, but we can talk about that in a moment. We've got rapid strike vehicle. So whilst one or more units are embarked within the vehicle, and the vehicle itself is not battle shocked, for every 3 models in the vehicle, you get +1 OC to the vehicle's characteristics. So if you've got 12 in there, your vehicle is now suddenly OC6.
That's really good.
OC7 with an order. This starts to be rather untenable when your opponent's trying to take objectives off you.
I mean, this is basically a better version of Venom Spam, of old Venom Spam.
Yes.
And in fact, this sort of rule, this rapid strike vehicle, is the sort of rule I think Drakari players would absolutely froth for.
I would love more dedicated transports to have that rule. It makes sense because what you'll find in a game, and this is something you'll do with your Drakari, is you'll put a transport on an objective, and your opponent knows, well, if I shoot and destroy that transport, some people tumble out, and you still hold the objective.
That's right.
If I want to go and fight you, I can destroy the transport in combat. But then the guys that get out have more OC than me, so I haven't actually achieved anything. You still have the objective in the primary, and then you shoot me. Now you're damned even if you don't shoot the vehicle. You can't even stand there and out OC it without destroying it. And I think that's a really, really powerful tool to have.
Yeah. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Yeah. So obviously, as a dedicated transport, you can take 6 of these, and because you can take up to 2 of the others, the gun variants, you could have 12 of these smaller vehicles.
You could,
and that becomes a bit of a stat check for some enemy. Some enemies will struggle to deal with that.
Yeah, you probably still could have 3 Rogaldorns in the background as well.
Could you? Oh, that's grim. Well, these are 85 points a pop, just for context. Okay. So they are actually in Chimera price point territory.
Pretty much the same.
Do you prefer them to a Chimera?
100%. 100%. Having that more OC, they're slightly less tough. Yeah. But I think generally the guns people fire at tanks are either strength 5 or 6, and they're hoping for 5s. Yeah. Or they're las cannons.
The Chimera does get 2 better weapons, though.
True. This is true. But you can put better weapons in the back and then get firing deck. Yeah. Like, I can imagine a Primaris Psyker in there, for example, and suddenly you're spitting out psychic balls of energy, your Kassakin firing all of their weapons. Yeah. I think it gets very interesting. I'm sure, lovely viewer, you have some other ideas and maybe Scions and other things you could spicily put in there.
Quite cool, isn't it? Okay.
You could even,
hear
me out, all right?
Go on.
You could even put Krieg heavy weapon squads in there.
Yes.
Have 2 of the Flamer
because they don't have the artillery keyword.
They do not have the artillery keyword.
Yeah, you can. Wow.
So you could put 6 Krieg heavy Flamers. Yeah. 18-inch range.
Yeah. Does this effectively make a better Hellhound?
100%. If you do that, 100%. If you destroy the transport, by the way, and they pop out, they shoot on death. Yeah. Yeah. Krieg. Yeah. Yeah. That's quite interesting.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's what's exciting about it as a guard player is you've got a really different playstyle option open to you now with these units, which is quite cool. Okay, so look, that rounds out the Astra Militarum data sheets. But of course, they did complement this with 2 detachments. Let's check those out. Steel Hammer. Yep, there it is.
Steel Hammer, ceaseless cannonade is our detachment rule. So this one's all about Titanic, but does work with all of the other squadron as well. So each time a Titanic and a squadron unit are selected to shoot, they can target enemy units that are in combat with them.
Nice.
They can even target them with blast weapons.
Oh, okay, that's quite big.
Provided there aren't any other friendlies in combat.
Okay.
Because they don't want to take that risk. They also don't suffer the penalty to hit when doing so.
All of the benefit.
All of the benefits. Yeah. So your Baneblade with its million weapons, a whole bunch of which might be blast, can still just shoot the thing in front of it at no penalty whatsoever. Yeah. It's very, very useful. There is a minor thing where you will take the -1 to hit if it's an indirect fire weapon. So if your Basilisk happens to be in combat. Anyway, let's move on. The coolest thing. You can select 1 or more Titanic units to become characters in the muster set.
Oh, okay, okay.
So you can now have enhancement on these. One of them could be your Warlord, and those enhancements are as follows.
Yep.
So the first one is Battalion Commander. Now, as you might well expect, this lets you do orders, and you can issue up to 2 orders to Astra Militarum Titanic and Squadron units. Okay. So even if you only have the 1 Titanic, you can still order to the Rogaldorns and your other babies.
Which is really nice. It is 30 points for that enhancement.
It's 30 points. Yeah. You probably spend it. If you're going to go, you're going all in.
I think if you're running this detachment, you're going to do this. I don't know why you're not running a Titanic. Yeah. Unless there's some sort of outside competitive build, which, sure. Okay, cool.
Next, we've got Titan Killer. So this is re-roll your damage rolls.
It's nice.
Ranged attacks. It is nice. A little bit of a buff in there.
Yeah, that comes in at 20 points.
Yes, and you've got to remember all of these Titanic vehicles have at least 4 las cannons.
Yes.
So you've got plenty of options. Engine Speaker, so when your Tech Marine, so this is for Tech Marine only, when your Tech Marine chooses and does its buff on a vehicle, which by the way is a 4-up invuln, just going to make you aware if you're not aware, on a Baneblade, then you get +3 move as well.
Okay, great.
Which with move could be another +3, so actually you're adding 6 inches to the move of one of these vehicles.
So Tech Priest, which you're probably going to take in an army like this, is useful there. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Assault Hatches is the last one. You essentially get the Land Raider Assault Ramp rule on a Titanic transport.
That's really cool for the big transport one, for the Bullgrim.
Yeah. I think Stormlord is the one.
Stormlord, yeah. That's really cool. All right, and that costs you 25 points.
Okay.
Probably worth it if you're going for that.
Yeah,
play.
if you're doing that build, then definitely
All right,
worth it.
let's sort of strats though.
Engine of Wrath. 1 CP, fight phase.
Okay.
Fight phase.
Okay, trying to make them useful in combat. Yeah.
Titanic unit. You select 1 enemy unit, and all of your attacks have to go into that enemy unit. You get +6 attacks to the characteristic of your melee weapons. You get +2 AP as well, which is pretty spicy because when we look at one of these super heavies, like the Baneblade, our melee profile is 12 now.
Ooh, okay. Hitting on
4s.
Yeah, okay.
But strength 8, AP 2.
AP 2's nice.
1 damage.
Yeah, I mean, look, it helps. And also, you've got to bear in mind, you would have just gone through, like, unless they've charged you that turn.
Yeah.
You would have gone through a turn of shooting any unit which is in combat with you anyway. I mean, if they're still alive after that, you can slap them with this.
Yeah, it's just a really nice way of digging out, like we mentioned previously, those 5 grots, or whatever it might be. You will kill them. Next, we've got Imposing Arrival. So this is reinforcement step, your movement phase, second battle round onwards. It's 1 CP, and it basically allows you to set up on the board 8 inches rather than the 6 for strat reserve, because if you ever measured a super heavy Baneblade, it's more than 6 inches wide.
Too big.
So you can't set it up and be able to do anything. So this is a nice little way of allowing you to do that.
Okay, it's nice. Yeah.
Would have been nice if it was free and baked into the detachment, if I'm honest, but hey ho.
Yeah, I'm always, it does have play. I always feel a little bit worried about having so many points off the board and not getting the value out of it immediately.
Yeah.
But maybe if that is your Storm Sword with all of the Bullgrin in it, there's
Yeah, I mean, a good player is going to see you've got 500 points off the board and go all in before you can get it on.
Yeah.
So don't,
Yeah, but could be fun.
Could be fun. Adamantine Behemoth.
Yep.
This is movement phase or charge phase, 1 CP, any vehicle, any Astra Militarum vehicle. You can move horizontally through terrain pieces with a normal advance or charge move.
Okay.
They need it.
Yeah.
They need it, and actually if you can get your tank moving 18 inches with all of those buffs, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay.
Shattering Salvo is the next one, 1 CP, shooting phase. After a Titanic unit has shot, you can pick someone that's been hit by them, and that unit can no longer have cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So you do have to have shot, but it means that you could split fire, hit something to then support a different super heavy shooting that other thing that has maybe a better weapon into that target.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, guys. Okay. Withering Firepower next.
Withering Firepower is shooting phase. Any vehicle, you select an enemy unit that's been hit by it with shooting, and they're forced to take a battle shot test at -1.
Okay.
It'll rarely come up, mainly because your CP are going to go into this next one, which is a banger. It's 2 command points, accuracy under pressure. Shooting phase, 1 Astra Militarum unit till the end of the phase. Each time a model in your unit makes an attack, re-roll the hit roll.
Okay, there's the one. That's the big one. Okay, so re-rolling hits is pretty nasty.
Yes.
Especially on guards. With the amount of weaponry that they have. It is 2 CP, and I agree, you're probably saving your CP to do that at least every turn.
Yeah.
Look, this is a fun detachment. I love the fact that your blast weapons can work in combat.
Yeah,
You're ignoring the minus. You know, is this going to be a replacement to competitive grizzled veterans, etc.? No, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and if you are a super heavy player,
hell yeah.
and you like your tanks, this is the one for you. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Armoured Infantry next. So we have the Armoured Infantry. This is obviously aimed at all of the new potential transport spam options you've got, but, you know, is it actually going to be good? I mean, we've already discussed that the stat check of having a lot of those vehicles could be a problem. Yep. So the first thing that you get is Squadron Command. Add squadron rather, to the list of units each officer unit from your army can issue orders to. So now we can issue orders to, because you remember you can take 2 of those gun tanks in a slot, which is quite nice, right? Right, add the order below to those listed in the Voice of Commander ability. On my signal. This order can be issued to armoured skirmisher units. See below, I'll come to that in a moment. Each time an enemy unit ends a normal or advanced move within 9 inches of this unit can make a normal move of up to D6 inches. Each unit can only move in this way once per turn. So you've got a reactive move of D6 inches. Now, again, I've mentioned D6 can be a bit feel bad sometimes, but the fact that you can just do this as a reactive order effectively for free
Yep.
is quite nice.
I actually think this is very competitive.
Yeah.
Because whilst a lot of people probably think, oh, why would I take that over take aim?
Yes.
And get +1 to hit. Well, some of these vehicles aren't going to be able to shoot.
That's right.
In a lot of cases, you're hiding behind a building on an objective marker. As soon as your opponent moves close to you, you just move away.
Yeah.
So it's a really good backup one to have.
Yeah.
And the options for vehicles, you can't ever take the take cover
Right.
+1 save because it's capped at 3.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're not shooting, it's just move, move, move.
Yeah.
This is now a really good other option.
Yeah, and as you say, it can help increase charge ranges. It could help steal an objective. There are lots of good plays you can make. It's just, if you roll a 1 and you don't quite get there, that's what it is. Right, keywords. Astra Militarum squadron units from your army have the Armoured Skirmisher keyword. So that's how those orders are now going to be active. It won't let you do it on models with a wins characteristic of 13 or more.
Okay. Or artillery.
Or artillery, yeah. So, right, let's go over the enhancements. First of which is Exemplary Officer. Exemplary Officer comes in at 20 points. Infantry Officer model only. Each time the bearer issues an order to its own unit, you can select up to 2 other platoon units within 3 inches. Okay. That order is also issued to each of those.
Right, so those not in the know, platoon is basically your battle line infantry.
Yeah.
So if you've got Cadian shock troops and Kriegers, then that's quite a nice way of just spreading your orders around.
Which is good. Okay, you now have Master Maneuverist. That is Infantry Officer model only again. At the end of your opponent's fight phase, if the bearer's unit is not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units, and every model in that unit is within 3 inches of an Astra Militarum transport, it can embark within the transport.
Oh, okay.
So that's quite nice.
That's pretty
You could just jump back in. You get a bit of a Venom special ability there.
Really, really niche case scenario.
Yeah.
But you can imagine having a unit that's not on an objective, your Centaur RSV on an objective, and at the end of the fight phase, your opponent's like, oh, I've got Storm hostile objective, I've taken your objective. Well, no. I'm going to jump in my objective, and now I've got +4 OC.
Yeah, which is nice.
Niche, but
yeah, I mean, I thought it was quite interesting that you could have Kazakin jump out, but given the new transport, you don't need to jump them out.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Because of the 5 deck 12, right? So
Yeah.
you could do it out of a Chimera, but as you said, you're probably running these new transports anyway. That's 15 points. Okay. Cool. Then you've got the Omniscion Unguents, which is an aura. This is a Tech Priest Engine Seer model. While a friendly armoured skirmisher unit is within 3 inches of the bearer, the unit has the Feel No Pain 5+ ability. That's really annoying.
This, look, my hot take, this is going to get nerfed.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Like really quickly, this is going to be pick a unit or 1 unit within 3. Because you now have you could have 10 vehicles within 3. It's not that hard, guys.
No.
Because all you need is the unit within 3. Yeah, unit. It's literally unit. So you could have your 2 hippogriffs strung out. Yeah. You could even have your 3 sentinels strung out. Yep. You could have a big old star.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It's ridiculous.
It's
ridiculous.
It's a problem, and I think you're going to see it in every one of these lists.
It's dumb.
Right, Grand Strategist finally, and also the Unguents is 35 points, so it's expensive.
Oh, okay.
But you're going to stay
those are some mighty Unguents.
Right, Grand Strategist. Officer model only. After both players have deployed their armies, if the bearer's unit or any transport is embarked upon is in the battlefield, select up to 2 with the regiment or squadron keywords from your army and you can redeploy them. This includes putting them into strategic reserves.
Okay, yeah.
Fine.
Nice.
Okay, let's go over the strats. Order the advance. 1 CP. Start the movement phase. Astra Militarum officer from your army. Select 1 or more friendly Astra Militarum units within 6 inches. Until the end of the phase, you can re-roll advance rolls made for those units. Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Okay. So what is cool about that is basically because you have assault on all your hippogriffs, you can then do a big bubble of hippogriffs. Go!
Yeah.
And then you've got 6 hippogriffs, all advancing, shooting, moving a million miles.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Mobile Firebase next, 1 CP. Your movement phase just after an armoured skirmisher unit from your army advances or falls back. Until the end of the turn, your unit's eligible to shoot in a turn in which it advanced or fell back. That's fantastic.
Yeah, great.
Fantastic.
Great. You can use all the firing deck on your Centaur RSV, all sorts.
Only 1 CP, so no shutting me down. Burst of Speed next for 1 CP. End of your movement phase. 1 Astra Militarum unit from your army that did not remain stationary or arrive from reserves this phase. Your unit can make a normal move of up to D6 inches.
Okay, so this is, you will move.
Yeah.
Then you will move again.
Yeah.
Look.
And then given the reactive moves that you've got baked in with this army, you've got yeah, it's quite. I feel like this could be a Drakari detachment.
Yeah, it's it's very interesting.
Right, then you've got supporting supporting ordnance even, 1 CP, shooting phase, 1 armoured skirmish unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in your unit makes an attack that targets a visible monster or vehicle unit, you can re-roll a hit roll.
Yeah, this is great. Initially, I'm thinking armoured sentinels, reroll wounds against vehicles and monsters. So when they've got the Hunter killer missiles, you can use this on them for their first activation.
It's only 1 CP.
It's only 1 CP. I mean, you could use this then on the Hippogriffs with the melters. Right. There's a lot of options for this. It's great.
Okay. Then you have combined fire, also 1 CP. Your shooting phase, just after an armoured skirmisher unit from your army is shot. Select 1 enemy unit hit by 1 or more of those attacks. Until the end of the phase, that enemy unit cannot have the benefit of cover. And each time an armoured skirmisher unit from your army makes an attack that targets that unit, you improve the strength characteristic by 2. This is what I don't get sometimes. Like sometimes you get, oh, well, we'll remove cover. But this gives you remove cover and improve your strength by 2. Granted, it's only on 1 unit there, rather than stripping cover for like an entire army or something. But it's really good for 1 CP.
Well, it is stripping cover for your entire army.
Yes.
Against that one target. And every unit. Oh, this is ridiculous.
Increasing strength.
This is great.
Yeah.
So your armoured sentinels will have las cannons.
Yeah.
So now winning land raiders on 3s.
Yeah. If you've taken the melter cannons, they're now strength 11. Starts to become much more interesting.
Even your inferno cannons on the hellhounds are strength 8s now. AP2. There's a lot of play for that one.
Okay, then you have opening salvo, 1 CP, shooting phase again, Astra Militarum unit from your army that disembarked from a transport this turn. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in your unit makes an attack, you add 1 to the wound roll.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
It's brutal.
That's pretty good. That's
very good. Look, those are the 2 detachments.
Yeah.
Now, again, I think the Titanic one it is really fun. You know, Steelhammer, it's going to be fun if you wanted to play that style. The Armoured Infantry one is quite possibly competitive.
I think it is. I think people could win events with it.
Yes.
I think it's possible.
If you really lean into that light vehicle spam army, I would be curious to do some points checks to see if you can fit your Rogel Dawns in there as well, because that starts to become really just...
Yeah.
If you're able to get that in there as well.
3 of them is like 750.
Yeah.
And then you've got each of these is, let's say, 70-ish a vehicle.
Yeah.
So if you're running 12 of them times the 70, then you've got, 72, 84, 840 points.
Yeah.
So it's very realistic. You could fit that in there and still have.
We still need your stuff to go in those vehicles.
That is true. That is true. Actually.
Yeah. But I think you could. I think you could fit 1 or 2. But
yeah.
And it depends, like if you want a Bullgrin, if you want a melee component.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty. It's
I like
good.
it. I want to resurrect Talon. My Talon army.
Yeah.
That's a really Talon way of playing. It'd be really, really cool.
That would be really, really cool. I can imagine that in the desert colours as well. It'd be really sick. Well, look, that's the Astra Militarum. They're eating good, this MFM. They've had a lot of new data sheets there. They've had some nice detachments. But we can't do an MFM faction pack drop without some Astartes love, so let's get into them. So it's the Armoured Speartip, which incidentally on the banner has salamanders painted.
Vulcan lives. I'm a big fan, big Salamanders fan. I've got a whole Salamanders army, if you didn't know.
I did. It beat me in the league final.
It certainly did.
Never forgive, never forget. You know, the burn is deep. Appropriate for salamanders.
So it is actually quite a unique Space Marine detachment. I'm a big fan of that, and it's all about transports.
Okay.
So rapid deployment is the rule that we get. Any of our Adeptus Astartes units that disembark from a transport, excluding aircraft, provided that transport made a normal or advanced move this phase, the disembark unit can make a normal move up to D6 or D3 plus 3 if the transport was a heavy transport.
Okay.
Now, as you might kind of expect, a heavy transport is a transport that has 14 or more wounds.
Okay.
So your repulsors, all of your land raiders, and then what I'm not sure about is the Storm Raven when it goes into hover mode, because it does technically lose the aircraft keyword.
Right.
So that might need some clarity.
Okay.
However, it's really nice because you don't see those a lot for Space Marines, so it's a nice little buff for them. Being able to move afterwards, because you can still charge.
Yeah, right.
There's no restriction on that, guys.
Yeah.
You can go 12 with a Land Raider.
Yeah, you can heft here.
And you can get out 3 with your Terminators, move D3 plus 3, and then charge. I think that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
But of itself does not necessarily make the detachment.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm not, yeah. Look, it's interesting.
So are the enhancements.
Okay.
We've got Liberator,
Yep.
which is essentially if your model controls an objective marker or the transport it's within controls an objective marker, provided that transport's a heavy transport, then you have sticky objectives. You'll hold that until your opponent takes it off you.
That's great, and it's only 15 points.
Only 15
Which is good.
points. Nice.
Yeah.
Tip of the Spear. So, personal favourite. So this one, any transport that your bearer starts in gets Scouts 9.
You own a Redeemer.
Any transport. The Redeemer's a transport, by the way.
I said you own a Redeemer.
I do own a Redeemer.
I don't like it.
And it's going to Scout 9.
In fact, just to harken back to the deep burn that was my loss, it was the Redeemer that won you that game.
It was indeed.
It would not die.
It would not die.
It would not die. Now you're telling me you can Scout 9 with it.
I will Scout 9.
It's 40 points for that enhancement.
Oh, wow.
It's not cheap.
Okay.
It's not cheap. Oh, it's put him off.
40 points is a lot. I mean, it's already 270 for a Redeemer.
Yeah, that's a lot of points.
Yeah.
So you take it if you want.
Maybe not. We'll see. Shock Deployment is the next one. So this is Terminator or Gravis model. And each time the bearer's unit disembarks from a transport till the end of the phase, it gets sustained hits 1 on its ranged weapons.
Okay.
So personal take, I'll be using my Gravis Captain. There's 6 Eradicators jumping out of a repulsor and shooting with sustained hits. Because that's lovely, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. That is 20 points as well.
Okay. Yeah, not bad.
Then finally.
Armoured Commander. So this is, once per turn, I can use this in the movement phase, and basically I can select a transport that's in reserves, and it can turn up 1 round earlier, basically treating the game as 1 round earlier.
Okay.
So in your deployments, your opponent's deployment's on turn 2, potentially.
Yeah, and that's 25 points.
Okay, I mean, it's not worth that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Are the strats good?
The strats are good. We've got Machine Wrath. And we'll take some time to absorb this one because there's a lot of implications. 1 CP, any phase, just after a heavy transport is destroyed. So you can use this even though they've been destroyed, that clarification's in there. You can make a normal or a fullback move, full move, before rolling for Deadly Demise and before disembarking any of your units. When making the move, you can move through enemy models, excluding monsters and vehicles, and you can move within engagement range of such models, but cannot end within engagement range. You also automatically pass any desperate escapes.
Okay.
And then, of course, you'd roll for Deadly Demise.
Yeah.
And then you would get out.
Okay. Now, on face value, that feels like, or it seems like the intention behind it is like, oh, cool, well, you can careen towards your opponent and potentially blow up. Ha-ha! And you'll ignore desperate escape tests. Now, that is one play. But the reality is you can move wherever you like. So if I blow your Redeemer up, I'm the Tau player, okay? I've seen your Redeemer. Not interested. Not interested. Okay. You've got all your Con people in there, and I go, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got turn 1. You misdeployed, or you've just got a big tank and not enough terrain. I've got my beads on it. I rail cannon you to death.
Yeah.
You're dead. Ha! Now your big melee unit's stuck in your deployment zone. Except you could just go whoop.
Yeah, I'm just going to be 12.
So you're just going to put it mid-board anyway.
I can put it mid-board. I can get my guys out behind some terrain. Maybe even on an objective marker. Yeah, they'll be battle shocked for now, but actually in the next turn they'll have their OC back. And
if you'd gone first and you're already mid-board with that Land Raider, well, now you're going into enemy territory.
And if you don't get your target priority right, the last gun you fired that has killed this Land Raider, I've got full impunity to just put my Blade Guard, whatever it might be, right in your face.
Yeah, or you could just go and dump it on an objective. And you've got a unit on an objective which you previously didn't have, which you will now score because it'll be your turn next.
Yes.
So For 1 CP, this is actually a hyper-competitive strat.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely fantastic,
Yeah.
and it makes the heavy transports work.
Yeah. I love that. Okay, what's next?
Armour of Contempt.
Do we even need to mention
We don't
it?
need to talk about it. Look, Land Raiders 2-up save, it's great.
Okay, next.
Rapid Embarkation.
Yep.
Okay, 1 CP, end of the fight phase.
Okay.
The fight phase.
Yeah.
1 Adeptus Astartes infantry unit from your army that is not within engagement range of enemy units.
Yeah.
And 1 friendly heavy transport it is able to embark within.
Yeah.
You have to be wholly within 6 inches of that transport.
Yeah.
You just get in.
Yeah, you become a Venom.
You become a Venom.
A very heavy Venom.
My Eradicators getting out with their sustained hits.
Yeah.
They'll shoot you.
Yeah.
They'll just get straight back in.
Yeah, you
And know
become-
what? I'm going to do it for free because I've got a captain.
This feels like what they nerfed poor old Asserman and friends with.
Yes.
But
Space
you get
Marines
to
can
do it for 1
now.
CP.
Stern Guard. Oh, they're just Space Marines with a 3-up save. They'll just be taken apart. Don't worry, they'll just jump straight back in after they've shot.
This is look, you've got 3 deep burn strats right now. Not loving it. And the thing is, it's only 1 CP. They're 1 CP. All right. Ceramite Sledgehammer.
1 CP, your movement phase. You pick any of your transports that's not been selected to move. Okay. Now to the end of the phase, each time you make a normal advance move, you can go horizontally through terrain. Great.
Wow.
I mean, we kind of saw that coming, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. In addition, if you're a heavy transport, you can move through enemy models.
Cool. So now you have, now we're getting into, look, my mental faculties are disintegrating rapidly. Hey, if you're a Space Marine player, this is really cool. For me, I'm terrified. Okay? Because I'm a World Eaters player that dreams of rules like this.
Yeah.
And don't get us wrong, we've got some good tricks as well. But yeah, this is
It's great.
This is really nice.
Can't go through monsters and vehicles.
No.
But what I've found a lot playing competitively is people will just stand in front of the Land Raider.
Right.
And they should. That's
Yeah,
a
smooth
viable
blocking.
tactic.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? Provided I can't overwatch them.
Yeah.
But now I can just move straight through them anyway.
Yes, but because there are still plays because you are only a 10-inch move, right? So they can, like, if they've got a big, deep enough unit,
Yes.
prevent that. But I mean, as a World Eaters player, I would love my Land Raider to have this sort of.
No. None of that. None of that. You got a Defiler recently. That's it, right?
The Defiler's
You're gonna have to wait 10 years now for something new.
I've also got my Juggernauts, which allow me to move through terrain. I've got plenty of other plays, but
true.
yeah. Right, advanced deployment.
Advanced deployment, movement phase. Transport that's not been selected to move yet. To the end of the phase, units can disembark from my transport after it's advanced. However, they cannot charge. They count as having made a normal move.
Right.
However, once more, if you have assault ramp, they can charge.
Okay.
So you can advance your Redeemer
Yep.
or whatever tank it might be, get out and charge.
Wow.
However, I will stipulate there's no assault in the detachment, so you probably wouldn't do it anyway.
Okay.
But it's a nice, like, last-minute
Yeah.
opportunity to do that,
Sure.
which is quite cool.
Final strat.
Purgation Doctrine. 1 command point, shooting phase. A step to Astartes unit till the end of the phase, +1 to hit.
Okay.
If your unit disembarked from a heavy transport, +1 to wound. Gravis Captain, Eradicators, sustained hits, +1 a wound. Take that off, please. I'm going to get back in my repulsor. Thank you very much. Rinse, repeat.
That's absolute.
Done like a dinner.
That's fatality, basically. Okay. Flawless victory. We're going to move on to the next detachment, which is the Headhunter Task Force. This is all about making Space Marines a tank army.
Great.
Okay? Because we just want the extra flavour.
Look, 25 detachments in, you really have to start diversifying
what
you're offering the crowd.
Yes, that's true.
And here we are.
Target sighted is the detachment rule. Each time a tank ace unit from your army, see below, advances, do not make an advance roll for it. You move a flat 6 inches. Cool. All right. Yes. Each time a tank ace unit from your army shoots in your shooting phase, if you did not advance this turn, reroll a damage roll.
Spicy. Spicy.
Lancers,
Lancers, your laser destroyers.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay. Keywords. Adeptus Astartes vehicles unit from your army, excluding fortifications, drop pods, walkers, and units that fly, have the tank ace keyword. In the muster army step, you could select up to 3 tank ace units from your army to gain the character keyword.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Nice. Note that this means that selected units can be given enhancements and selected as a warlord.
Nice.
Right, so first of the enhancements is Redoubtable Machine Spirit, and that comes in at 25 points. Adeptus Astartes vehicle model only, you gain a 5 up in vulnerable save, but here's the extra nice bonus. You gain a wound every command phase.
Okay.
Regain a lost wound.
Okay. Yeah. Look, everybody's probably immediately thinking, right, 3 Repulsor Executioners.
Yeah.
That's already a very meta thing, backed
Yeah.
up with Victrix Guard.
Yeah.
But if you just wanted the Executioners, boom, 5 up in Vun.
Good that.
Amazing.
Gunnery Honours. Adeptus Astartes vehicle model only. Once per phase, you can re-roll 1 hit roll, 1 wound roll, and of course 1 damage roll.
That would be really good on a Repulsor Executioner.
Yes, it would, yeah.
Yes.
So there's your second Executioner.
Yeah.
Then you have Firestorm Coordinators. Adeptus Astartes vehicle model only. Ranged weapons by the bearer, or equipped by the bearer, have sustained hits 1, baby!
You know what that would be good on?
Is that an Executioner?
I think an Executioner, yeah.
Why take 1 when you can take 3? The Firestorm Coordinator is 20 points, and the Gunnery Honours is 20 points.
I'm sorry.
You don't
Sustained
finish up.
hits is 20 points.
I said it's 20 points.
Okay, carry on.
Excuse me.
I need a moment.
We then have the Astartes Tank Ace, but you'll be happy to know that this is double at 40 points.
Okay.
And it's also on a vehicle model. In your shooting phase, while a friendly Adeptus Astartes vehicle is within 6 inches of the bearer, ranged weapons by the models in the unit have the assault ability.
Okay. Nice. Makes you a bit more mobile. If you ever take it.
Okay. We're going to move in. We're going to move into, the irony is that I wouldn't take it.
No, you
I don't really
wouldn't.
care. And it's the most expensive one.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to see some balance changes for that, I think.
I do enjoy some of the rules writing takes. GW hits.
Sustained hits on an entire tank.
20 points.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Right, we're going to move on to the strats. Armour of Contempt.
Cool.
We know what that does.
Yeah. Why write 6 strats when you can just write 5?
Correct. Target weak point next, 1 CP. 1 tank ace unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. Till the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack that targets a monster or vehicle, you improve the AP by 1. It does have 1 restriction that you cannot stack it with the kill shot stratagem, which I'm about to go into. 1 CP, also a tank ace unit, also the shooting phase. Till the end of the phase, each time a model in your unit makes an attack that targets a monster or vehicle unit, you can re-roll a wound roll of 1. However, if it's below its starting strength, you can just flat re-roll the wound roll. So that's really good.
Look, there are less re-rolls in
Yeah.
10th edition. We can agree on that.
I was specifically told at the beginning when I did an interview
Yeah.
with people at GW. I
Look,
won't name any names.
Look.
You can go back and look at the
Look.
interview. There's going to be less re-rolls. But actually, it wasn't in that interview, to be fair. It was in a Warcom article where they
Indeed.
said there'd be a lot less re-rolls this edition.
Yes. And do you remember when they balanced Space Marines by taking away the reroll wounds part of Oath?
I do remember that, actually.
Yes. Well, now you can have the reroll wounds part and +1 to wound baked into Oath.
That's right. Yeah.
With your 3 rep X's, or you can have that and just an extra AP.
Have it all.
Have it all.
Just
look.
have it all.
Go mad.
We're going to go Rapid Gunnery next. 1 CP, also the shooting phase. Adeptus Astartes unit from your army. Till the end of the phase, your unit's eligible to shoot in a turn in which it fell back. That's extremely useful on a vehicle.
Yeah, why would you have a weakness in this detachment?
You don't want one.
No, of course.
It's not for you.
It's not for you.
We're then going to go to reactive positioning, repositioning, forgive me. 1 CP, your opponent's movement phase. As you may have guessed, 1 tank ace unit, excluding models which have a wounds characteristic of 16 plus.
Yeah.
That's within 9 inches of that enemy unit. They get a reactive move of up to D6 inches.
Okay, fantastic.
Machine Vengeance, finally. 1 CP, your opponent's shooting phase. This one is a real humdinger. 1 tank ace unit from your army, excluding units that have 16 wounds or more.
Yeah.
That was selected as the target of one of the attacking unit's attacks. You don't even need to be wounded. It's just, did you shoot me? Whether you wounded me or not.
Yeah.
I'm now going to shoot you back.
Yeah. Now, fortunately, those 2 don't work on your Land Raiders and Repulsors because they've got 16 wounds.
Works on an Executioner though, doesn't it?
No,
oh, no, it doesn't?
Wounds. Yes, fortunately.
It's not 15, it's 16 wounds?
They got through 4 strats and they're like, okay, this is getting a bit much, guys. Let's put a restriction in.
All right.
But your Lancers, you probably start looking at potentially Reapers in here and stuff. And that shooting you back is going to be nasty. So, yeah, it's
Great little detachment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what they should really do with the Space Marines Codex is instead of putting that one Space Marine on the front, the Intercessor, they should just slap a tank on the front.
The Executioner?
The Executioner, and they should just do that.
And then have 2 soft focus in the background. The ultimate cinematic trilogy.
I like this. And then, for no apparent reason whatsoever, make them Black Templars.
We're not done, guys. There's still more to come. It's the Orks, and it's the whole new data sheet of Wazdaka Gutsmech. And boy, howdy, I love the model. I don't like the big flame thing going on.
A bit weird. I guess it's like a nitro punch.
No, I get it. I get it.
Then they go.
He looks sick. The bite looks sick. That's just an aesthetic thing for me. I feel it goes a bit cartoony. But some of the Ork vibe is like that. That's kind of cool. Having said that, let's talk this profile. The guy's 175 points.
That's quite spenny, actually. For a new model, that's quite spenny.
Yeah, but let me tell you something.
Okay.
Before I even get into these rules, I think you're going to take him every time.
Oh, okay.
This guy slaps hard.
Okay.
He's a 14-inch move.
That's good.
He's toughness 8. He's a 3-up save. He's got a 4-up invulnerable. Surprise. He's got 10 wounds.
Why wouldn't he? New model.
Leadership 6. He's also OC 3.
Okay.
Just because.
Sure.
All
How many wounds was it?
He has 10 wounds.
10? Oh, God.
He's also got lone op. He's also got deep strike, because why not?
Yeah.
He's also got deadly demise D3.
Okay.
Obviously, he's got Wah. I'm going to go over his rules before I go into the rest of his weapons. He's got Fix-It the Grot. Fix-It the Grot.
Okay. So the name's Grot for the collection.
Yeah. But listen, at the start of your command phase, you regain D3 lost wounds. He's a toughness 8 10 wound model with lone op, 4-up invulnerable set. He just regains D3 wounds.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
But it's really good.
Yeah, it's really
And here's the thing. I love running Orks. I love playing Orks. I always have. I've just really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
This guy, I'm like, as the Ork player in me, I'm like, yes, please.
You can do 10 damage to something, but the fact it has a 4-up invuln.
Yeah. And at TA, I think... And he's lone op, so you have to get certain things within the range bubble to be able to, that starts to become quite tricky, guys, okay? We then got the Throttle Rocket Shocker Engine. Yahar! In your command phase, select one of the abilities in the Throttle Rocket Shocker Engine section until the start of your next command phase. This model has that ability. I haven't even told you what he does yet. Just wait. Just wait. Right, he's got, of these abilities, Turbo Engine. The unit's eligible to declare a charge in a turn in which it advanced or fell back. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what I'd want as a competitive Ork player.
Lovely.
On a 14-inch base move
Lovely. Model. Nice, the old shake and bake.
I haven't even told you what the detachments do yet. We're going to move on. Shock Attack Engine. In your command phase, if this model's not within engagement range, I basically get uppy downy.
Okay.
I can just remove him from the battlefield because he's got deep strike. I don't place him back where I want.
Yeah, and he's lone op, so you'll never shoot him at the back of the board.
It is in the command phase.
Okay,
so it's not like end of your opponent's fight phase to make it really nasty.
But you'll know what your cards are.
Yeah. This is really good.
It's good.
Pulse Jet. Each time this unit advances, do not make an advance roll for it. Instead, until the end of the phase, you just add flat 6.
Cool.
He's on so it's a 20-inch move at that point.
War turn, 20-inch charge.
Models in this unit can move through models and terrain features.
So he just yeets 20 inches in the war turn.
Now,
That's what he wants.
Generally speaking, I'm going to use the Turbo Engine for advance and charge or fall back and charge.
Yeah.
But both of those other options are really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay. He's armed with the Grabber Dragger, the Psycho Gatler, the Fix-It's Wrench, one speeding bulk, and flaming exhaust.
One speeding bulk.
Right, let's talk his ranged weapons. Grabber Dragger, assault and precision. It's only 1 attack.
Okay.
But it's ballistic skill 2, strength 10, -2, flat damage 3.
Right. Okay. It's like a little grappling thing. Nice. It smacks you.
Psycho Gatler, assault, sustained hits 1, 12 shots.
Wow.
24-inch range. BS4.
BS4. That's quite good.
Your average is let's say 7 to 8 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, after sustained.
Yeah.
Strength 6, -2, damage 2. Have that.
Okay, yeah, that's
That's just shooting, guys.
that's the cook. That's yeah.
Now we get into the melee. Fix-It's Wrench, which is extra attacks. Weapon skill 4, 1 attack, strength 3. I mean, wow.
Sure. I mean, look, he's busted. Downright busted with that.
Grabber Dragger, though. Lance, 6 attacks. I repeat, Lance, 6 attacks. Weapon skill 2, strength 10 minus 2, flat damage 3. It slaps. And then he's got extra attacks again with the Speeding Bulk and Flaming Exhaust, which are also 6 attacks. At strength 5 minus 1, damage 1.
Cool. Sick. This guy's great. This guy is so...
I'm never not taking him.
You don't need Gaz.
I'm never not taking him.
This guy. They're better.
I'm never not taking him.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
But look, it gets even better when you look at the new detachments. It's time to Speedwaagh. Yeah.
Turbo boosters.
Yeah.
That's the detachment rule. It's like a redo of the original Speed Freaks detachment from the Codex. Each time a Speed Freaks or truck unit, excluding aircraft, moves, or rather advances, you can do a turbo
Instead,
right? Now, you don't make an advance roll. Instead, your movement characteristic is set to 24. However, you can only move in a straight line.
Okay.
That's quite interesting, isn't it? Till the end of the phase, end of the turn rather, you also get assault, but you cannot charge even if you have any rules that allow you to advance and charge.
Okay.
Wherever they might be.
Okay. Because that was about to get really scary, wasn't it?
Yes.
But you do have a 24-inch move.
Yeah. And assault. Now, if you've seen a recent game I played, Salamanders against Chef, his Speedwaagh, or not this detachment, but the old version, he literally throws bodies and bulk in my face. Now you can do 24 inches in a straight line with all of it. Nobody has the firepower to put that down.
It's the ultimate pressure
list. We haven't
list.
even gone through the enhancements.
Ultimate pressure. Yeah, I know. It gets way better. Madness. Go on, then hit me.
Right, custom shock box.
Yep.
So Def Killer Wartrike. Each time the bearer uses its turbo, its unit can move horizontally through terrain features.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I want. It's only 10 points as well.
6 spikes and a Wartrike.
It's only 10 points.
Wherever they want in 10.
Have it.
In 24 inches. Sure, they can't charge, but guys, these have a lot of guns as well.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to definitely charge the turn after.
Yeah.
Dakka Mech. Mech model only, each time you use your Mechaniac ability, to start your next command phase, ranged weapons equipped by the selected vehicle model have rapid fire 1.
Okay, cool.
This seems like a niche case. Let me know what experienced players, what you would actually use this on.
It's 25 points, that.
25 points, so there must be some kind of combo. We've got some super burny fuel.
Yep.
Def Killer Wartrike, change the attacks characteristic of the Killer Jet to 3d6, and the attacks characteristic of the bearer's Killer Jet, the Burner Jet, which is the Flamer version of the profile, 3d6, Killer Jet, the Melter version, 3 attacks.
Yeah,
so
that's really nice.
A bit spicier.
What's
the points on that one?
The super burny fuel is 15 points.
Okay.
So I think very reasonable to up your output for the Def Trike.
We've got then a Master Mechnologist.
Yep.
Big mech only, +1 ballistic skill.
Great.
On that. So I think you probably auto include 1 big mech with shock attack gun.
Yes, I think
Give
so.
him that enhancement, stick in a truck. Basically.
That's 20 points. That one.
That's
okay.
worthwhile.
What about the strats?
On the move. Okay. 1 CP, your movement phase, Orks unit from your army, you're eligible to declare a charge in turn in which you fell back or advanced, unless you turboed, of course.
That's really good.
Just going to get in there.
Really good for this detachment. Okay.
Mobile Dakka Storm. 1 CP, your shooting phase, just after Speed Freaks or truck unit has shot. You pick an enemy unit hit by one of those, and until the end of the phase, each time a friendly Speed Freaks or truck unit shoots at that target, then you get +2 strength to your attacks.
Nice.
Yeah, very spicy.
Yeah.
Your rockets going to strength 11 is major business.
Yes.
For those Def Killers and sorted
I'm a big Def Copter fan, always have been.
Yeah, spicy. Have you got some special ammo?
Oh, I don't know. Go tell me all about it.
1 CP, your shooting phase. An Orks unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot yet. You can, until the end of the phase, have anti-monster, anti-vehicle 4+.
Oof.
It'll only cost you 1 teeth.
Yeah, 1 tooth. Okay. So are we looking at flash kits here?
Flash kits,
Yeah.
40 shots.
Yeah.
Sustained hits 1. Lethal hits as well. AP 1/2 damage.
That's really unpleasant. Okay, nice. Yeah. Look, so far, so good. What else we got?
Dead Killy Construction. 1 CP, your fight phase.
Yeah.
Speed freaks or truck unit from your army. Till the end of the phase, you get Lance.
Ooh.
Further to that, my friend,
Yeah.
you're going to get +1 damage.
Oh!
1 damage.
You're telling me Lance is not good enough? That's what you're telling me. Lance
That's
is
the
not good
small
enough.
stuff.
You're also getting +1 damage.
+1 damage. Damage. It says damage right here.
It says damage.
Damage.
Deathcopters are speed freaks.
They are speed freaks.
Your bikes are speed freaks.
Your bikes are speed freaks.
They both have a high weight. They're both fast.
Yep.
They both have a high weight of attacks.
Yep.
That's huge for 1 CP.
Yep. It's grim. It's really good.
I love it. Listen,
it's so good.
you're eating real good as an orc.
It's so good.
Okay, Dust Trails next.
Dust Trails. 1 CP, your opponent's shooting phase after they've selected their targets. You can basically have the benefit of cover on any orc unit, which is a nice little buff. And then finally, we've got Evasive Maneuver. 1 CP, opponent's fight phase, end of your opponent's fight phase, you can take a single Speed Freaks or Trucks unit that's not in combat and you can just pop them into reserves.
Glorious.
Just get the chopper. Get to the chopper.
Yep, glorious.
And then drop down later.
Absolutely perfect. What a great detachment and what a great character. This is a really good start for Orcs. Yep. Are you excited? I am. Okay, but we've got another detachment for them too. It's the Blitz Brigade. Eager for the fight is the detachment rule. Okay. Each time an Orcs unit from your army disembarks from a transport, until the end of the turn, you can re-roll advance and charge rolls for that Orcs unit. That is obviously very, very, very useful on a melee-focused army.
Yeah, nice.
You've got enhancements. Running boots. 1 Orcs infantry character only. Each time you make a charge roll for the bearer's unit, if that unit disembarks from a transport, you add 1 to the result. So not only are you re-rolling, you can also add 1, which is quite nice. And that will set you back, sir, 10 points.
10 teeth.
Blitz Captain. Orcs character model only. After both players have deployed their armies, if the bearer's unit or any units that it's embarked with it, your usual classic wording, you can redeploy them.
Okay. Three units.
Yep. Yeah. So when doing so, you can set them up in strategic reserve as well.
Cool.
Okay. So that's quite nice. It's only for that unit. Oh no, it's up to 3. Yeah, it's up to 3 Orcs vehicle units.
Spicy. 3 battle wagons.
Yeah,
big tough
really
vehicles.
Nice.
That's great.
Okay, supercharged squig oil. This is the mech model only. Each time the bearer uses its mechaniac ability, until the end of the turn, you can re-roll charge rolls for the selected vehicle models unit.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
And then you've got Tough Git, which is an Orcs infantry character model only. At the end of the phase in which the bearer's unit disembarked from a transport, if that unit's battle shocked, it's no longer battle shocked.
Very nice.
Fine.
Okay.
So Blitz Captain was at 25 points, Supercharged Squig Oil at 10 points, and Tough Git at 5 points.
Tough Git's very sad considering the name.
A league of 5 points.
This orc is resilient in both mind and body.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, mount up, lads. That's the first one. 1 CP, end of the fight phase. Orcs infantry unit from your army, not within engagement range. Guess what they can do?
Can they get back in?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. And they, okay, yeah, there's no other restrictions.
Yeah, wholly within 6 inches.
Cool. Get out, kill something, get back in.
Mechanized Brutality, 1 CP, 1 battle wagon, kill rig or hunter rig from your army. Until the end of the turn, each time a unit disembarks from your unit, after your unit makes a normal move, that disembarked unit is still eligible to declare a charge this turn.
Nice, little Land Raider action.
Yeah.
I like that. And then,
really
of course,
cool.
you can just spend a CP and get back in.
That's right. Run them down next, 1 CP. This is for a battle wagon, kill rig or hunter rig. Select up to 2 other friendly Orcs vehicle or Orcs monster units within 6 inches of your unit. Till the end of the turn, your unit and each unit that you selected are eligible to declare a charge in a turn in which they advanced.
That's cool.
That's really
You
cool.
can have a battle wagon and 2 like death dreads or whatever.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, that's nice.
Little tridents there.
Yeah.
Armored Duelists next for 1 CP. This is the shooting phase on an Orcs vehicle unit. Until the end of the phase, each time your unit makes an attack that targets a monster or vehicle unit, you add 1 to the hit roll and you add 1 to the wound roll.
You know what is a vehicle unit?
Tell me.
They've got helicopter
Helicopters?
blades. Yeah.
Love them.
Hit on 5s normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite
Really
interesting,
nice.
isn't it?
Really nice. Impervious, 1 CP. This is also for a battle wagon, kill rig, or hunter rig. Until the end of the phase, each time an attack targets your unit, if the strength characteristic of the attack is greater than the toughness, subtract 1 from the wound roll. Nice little resilience.
Nice. Yeah, all battle wagons have inbuilt armor protect as well. It's really good.
Finally, using trouble now. 1 CP. 1 battle wagon, hunter rig, or kill rig. 1 Orks infantry unit embarked within your model can disembark and make a surge move.
Wow. Okay. So I shoot your shiny transport.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, you hit Big Betty.
Yeah.
And then you disembark 3.
Yes, because it's not just D6.
And then you move D6.
Yeah, so it's actually D6 plus 3 to get into engagement range. So you have an effective threat range of 9.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that.
Only 1 CP. Look, it says using trouble now.
Look, and
That's what it says. And he's right.
Yeah. The kicker as well is you're not even moving towards the thing that shot you by the wording. You can get out on the other side of the wagon and surge into a completely different unit.
Look, you seem upset. You upset?
That's quite good. I don't like the fact that my transport detachment's being slightly outshined.
Well, look, the Orks, very nice. Brilliant new character. 2 good detachments. Speedwaagh is my personal favourite. But there is definite play in the Blitz Brigade. We're going to move on to the remainders now. It's Imperial agents. Inquisitor Croyle, or as I like to think of him, Chocobo Rider Croyle.
Yes.
It's got Chocobo-esque like features.
It's got Final Fantasy-esque vibes, really.
Yes. It's not really a beak and it's not feathered. So I get you commenting right now saying, it's not a Chocobo. But it feels like a Final Fantasy VII creature to me.
It does, and we're all just as baffled as to its existence as well. Like, it came out of nowhere. Who is this guy?
Cool model.
Yeah. So Inquisitor Croyle is a lone operative. That's the first thing I'll hit. So they're not like a leader or anything. They move 12, so they're quite nippy. Toughness 4, 3 up save, 4 up invuln.
Classic.
6 wounds, 6 up leadership, and 2 OC.
And 100 points on the nose.
100 points on the nose.
Yeah.
So the first thing and the biggest thing is one of his abilities on my signal fire.
Yep.
So this one is after the unit's shot, you can select the enemy hit by those attacks. Each time, an Agents of the Imperium, flat, or Imperium Infantry battle line unit from who makes an attack against that enemy unit, re-roll the hit roll.
Oh, that would work on Custodes, I guess.
It would work on Custodes. If you're running Recon Guard, for example, with your 3 million infantry, you could hit one thing and then re-roll all of your hits against it.
That's nice.
Combined arms, fish for those lethal hits. Death Watch kill teams that don't, okay. Yeah, great. Auto include in an agent's army if anybody ever plays them, but also quite nice in perhaps some other lists. So he's got some weird stuff going on. We've got a Jundari Tox Cycler. This is anti-monster 2+ heavy precision.
Okay.
This is a single shot at 36 inches, hits on a 2, strength 6, AP 2, 2 damage.
Okay.
Right, fine. However, in your shooting phase, after this unit has shot, if you scored a hit with that Tox Cycler, till the end of the battle, you get +2 strength and damage to the weapon. So strength 8, AP 2, 4 damage after the first hit. It continues. So you will go to strength 10, AP 2, 6 damage if you've hit twice with it.
What a hilariously odd weapon.
It's capped at damage 6, but the strength can still go up.
Yeah.
What a weird thing.
Weird weapon.
Very, very
scary at damage
weird.
6.
It's odd. He's also got a stub carbine, which is a damage 2 pistol, but because it's pistol, we can't fire both weapons at the same time.
Right.
Which is, that's a skill issue, I guess.
Yeah.
We've then got a Butcher's Blade in combat, which is mostly mediocre. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 4, AP 2, 1 damage, and then some extra attacks from the horse thing, Chocobo
Which is also only damage 1.
Yes.
Strength 5 minus 1.
We've got Scout 6 as well.
He's quite interesting. I love the model.
Yeah.
As you say, Imperial Agents, you're definitely going to take him. There's probably some play as a competitive piece to just give you that pseudo oath of moment.
Yeah, reroll hits is good.
So, yeah, okay. Well, look, that's Imperial Agents.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one thing left to cover. It's the Sisters. It's in Transia Fray, 150 points. Okay, so
right.
she's not cheap, but boy howdy, what a model.
Yeah, it's very cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm into this whole church throne thing. This is what a vibe. She's got an 8-inch move because she's on church throne.
Church, excuse me, the throne of blame.
Church throne. Toughness 7, 3+ save.
Yeah.
4 up invulnerable. 8 wounds, 6 up leadership, and OC 3.
Okay.
A nice little break point there. She does have Deadly Demise 1, but here's a real kicker. She's got Feel No Pain 5+.
Okay.
So I guess the throne is just, feeling no pain.
Yeah.
She has a Heavy Bolter, Sustained Hits 1, classic profile. A Melter Missile Array, Melter 2, 2 shots, Ballistic Skill 2, Strength 9, -2, Damage 3. Cool.
Nice.
She's got Ministorum Heavy Flamer, which ignores cover, Torrent, D6, Strength 6, -1, Damage 1.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, I actually think she's got 2 of each.
Oh my goodness.
I think she's got 2 of each.
She has 2 Heavy Bolters, she has 2 Flamers, but only 1 Melter Missile Array, and of course 1 Mace of Saint Praxedes, and 1 Church Throne. So, let's go. So yeah, actually she's kicking out 6 sustained shots from the Heavy Bolter.
2s?
Hitting on 2s. And she's kicking out 2d6 Heavy Flamer effective Torrent shots, which is really nice. Plus then, of course, she has the Melter Missile Array, which is really nice. Here's where things get a little odd, just before I go into her combat profile. She can't lead anything.
She can't lead anything?
I told you she can't lead anything. Maybe that's a mistake, guys.
Yeah.
But the data sheet we've been provided, there is no leader ability.
Yeah, and there's no. What is weird as well is that if they don't have that, they usually have like a lone op within 3 of infantry.
Yeah, she also doesn't have lone op.
Huh.
With any restriction or in any way.
Okay.
So she is out there on Church Throne, ready to be shot.
She's got faith.
But she's got 4 up invulnerable save.
It's true, and a 5 from the pain.
Okay. So and she does have 8 wounds, so it is one of those irritating break points. Right, we'll go over the melee weapons. Her Mace of Saint Praxedes is Sustained Hits 1. It's only 4 attacks. It hits on 2s. It's Strength 6. It's -2. It's Damage 2. It's your classic, what I call mid-tier weapon.
Yep.
Throne of Blame, however, Church Throne, extra attacks, hits on 4s, only Strength 6, no AP, only Damage 1.
Sure,
I have no idea what that represents. I'm guessing the legs.
Yeah, bit unstable if you ask me, but very brave.
Right, now she's got Righteous Denunciation. At the start of the fight phase, each enemy unit within 6 inches of this model must take a battle shock test, subtracting 1 from that test.
It's not nothing, to be fair, provided you remember it.
Bask in the glory of Church Throne. Judged for execution. At the end of your movement phase, you can select 1 enemy unit within 18 inches and visible to this model. Until the start of your next command phase, each time a friendly Adeptus Sororitas model makes an attack that targets that enemy unit, that attack has the lethal hits ability. So this is the reason you're sort of taking her.
Yeah, this is the gimmick.
Okay? It is a unit within 18 inches.
Yeah.
So you've got to get closer. She is resistant. She's got Feel No Pain 5+.
Yeah.
You've obviously got your Miracle Dice and everything.
Yeah, in Hallowed Martyrs you can stand back up.
Yeah.
It's pretty irritating.
And she does kick out some shots.
Yeah.
She's not the worst in combat. She's 150 points. I'm not an experienced enough Sororitas player to know whether I would immediately call her competitive. I can see her being useful.
Yeah, she's got Penitent keyword as well, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So, if you've got like the Penitent detachment, maybe she can help you out there.
Yes.
Maybe she can lift that detachment a bit.
But why can't she lead anyone?
I don't know. I saw the model, I think we all probably did, and we thought, okay, cool, another leader for Paragon Warsuits. Because as it currently stands, you don't see Paragon Warsuits except with Val.
Yeah, of course.
So what would be lovely is to have somebody else that can lead them.
Do you think it's a mistake?
I think it's a mistake.
Maybe they intended that she could.
Maybe. But I haven't seen the full scale of the actual model yet. Maybe she's huge. Maybe the Church Throne is actually massive.
Yes.
And like Redemptor Dreadnought sized.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why.
But then in which case you'd expect her to be even tougher.
True, she does have the same toughness as a Paragon Warsuit.
So look, an interesting one. No detachments for the Sororitas or the Imperial agents, just the data sheets.
No, but the Space Marines did
They
get
gave the
some
Space
more, so. All right.
But look, that's it, guys. What do you guys think? Why don't you join us in the comments? We can discuss. Are the points good? You happy as an Ork player? Happy as a Marine player? Are you real happy as an Astra Militarum player? Let us know. I've been Mr. Lawrence. You've been Mr. Mike. We'll see you in another one of these Mess Slayer shows very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.
Want more tabletop tactics? Then get yourself an on-demand membership. You get at least 3 additional shows every single week, covering Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer the Old World, and much more. That's right, each month our members can enjoy 8 exclusive battle reports, as well as our faction focus and codex reviews, get closer to the team with 4 exclusive talk shows, as well as full access to our thriving Discord server. Members can also benefit from a growing library of painting tutorials from our studio painter, and whilst you enjoy your hobby, you can binge our seasons of RPG content. Right now, members can access all of this and hundreds more shows for an introductory price of just $4.99 a month or $49.99 for a full year. Download our app or sign up on our website today and join our on-demand community.